ain't got no damn back in the day.
What are you talking about, 2 years ago?
Right. Oh, hi.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yes, it was. Teresa, so are you going to sing something for us tonight?
Oh, Lord. Am I going to sing you something?
Yes.
I could, I guess. I don't know. Now that you put me on the spot.
Oh, because I know you're good at being on the spot.
I can't think of one right now.
Well, what genre of music do you, and when I say genre, I mean, I'm also referring to what time period?
Oh, probably late 80s, early 90s R&B.
Now, how did you get into that? Your mama, right?
I've always been into, I mean, I don't remember a time where I didn't listen to music. So I definitely love the older stuff too, like even from like 70s, 60s, shoot, there's some 50s.
That is so cool to hear you say that. And of course, my kids are the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter, she's definitely into songwriting mode. She's written a couple of songs and she's posted them on her website and such. But she has these rules, like even her brother can't adhere to her rules because she wants to work with somebody that knows how to write the true old school R&B that she listened to from the 90s. Like if you think about
wait a minute, did you say the true old school from the 90s?
Right. Yes, I did. Well, come on, give me a break. She's going to be 23 years old at 12 a.m. So that's her back in the day. Don't get me started on this back in the day shit. Because I remember sitting around the table with my kids who at the time were all teenagers. Talking about back in the day, we didn't do this. I'm like, what?
Back in the day?
You ain't got no damn back in the day.
What are you talking about, 2 years ago?
Right. Back in the day. You know, you got to live a lot longer than that to be back in the day. I got some back in the day shit for your ass.
That is so funny.
But when they hit past 20, I gave them a little bit of back in the day credit. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, my kid, my last child was whose birthday again is her name is Gold Rice. Follow her for her birthday, y'all. Gold Rice on Instagram, and her website is Official Gold Rice. Official Gold Rice. You know, like the rice you eat with your chili. Anyway, but yeah, this is her thing.
I gotta make sure I'm following her on Instagram too. Actually, I think I am, but I gotta check.
Yeah. So that's all she wants to do, and that is her. I told my kids, when you hit that age, when you hit a certain area, I usually say maybe over the age of 25. You know, so that way you have some back in the day to talk about.
Yeah.
Because back in the day to me is, when I say back in the day, or when I say back in my day, I'm referring to like anything between like maybe age 12 and
basically your teenage years.
Yeah. Because when you're a kid, that back in the day belongs to your mama.
Yeah. Yes.
When you're a young kid. So if you are in your 20s, this is my rule. This is just my rule. If you are over 20, I'll give you 21, over 21, even though that's still a little early. But if Maya gets to have it because she's 23. If you are over 21 years old, you can have a back in the day. Your back in the day was all the way, you got all the years from age like 12 and up. I'll give you that much. So whatever happened during that time, you can have it.
All right.
But from where I'm looking at it, ain't a whole lot happened. Like the way, even to hear them say this shit, like to hear my kids talk about, you know, the type of cell phone that we have. And I'm like, the type of cell phone? We ain't had no damn cell phone. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to talk to my mama while I was out, I had to go to a payphone and stick some money in the thing and hope the shit works. And if you or you'd have to wait in line to use the phone. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like we use a telephone.
Oh my goodness.
A regular telephone. And you know what? Think about it. We've even changed the way we call people. Back in my day, if I wanted to talk to Teresa back in my day, okay, now knowing that Teresa, let's say we're teenagers, right? If I wanted to talk to Teresa back in my day, I had to call the house phone. And Teresa's mama is going to pick up the phone and say hello. Now you can't talk to Teresa. She's in bed. Do you know what time it is? You had to listen to that shit.
Oh,
Think of how many times we had to call somebody when we were teenagers, went back when we were using phones, and we would just be like, please let such and such pick up. Please let, we wouldn't want their mama or daddy to pick up, because my mama was horrible. Oh my
Oh
God.
no.
Oh, I used to hate it when she beat me to answering the phone. Oh, because my mama sounded grumpy as hell.
Oh.
And she was always asleep because she was on the mental health medication. She was always asleep. And I hated it. Like, don't let me be in the bathroom peeing and the phone ring. And I know it's for me. And it go ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. What the fuck you want? Pick up the phone.
She didn't say that, did she?
No, she was that belligerent, just depending on what happened. But she didn't say fuck. I'm exaggerating her. But she wouldn't yell at him though. She would be like, she would be really mean. She would put it this way. She would be very scary. She was very scary.
Okay.
And now
who's calling?
Who's calling? Who is this? Do you know what time it is? Like that, right? But let me just say, my mother did use the F word. And let me also say that she didn't say it when somebody called the first time. She would do it like, them little stupid little boyfriends that call. Yeah, the boyfriend call you like 3, 4, 5 times. Now, see, I don't blame her at that point. Because at that point, I want him to stop calling me too.
Oh my goodness.
So, that's a big difference than when you do that, because back then you had to say, hello, can I speak to Teresa? Now you know that Teresa is going to answer the phone.
Yep. It's very different.
What I'm saying? Yep. So you don't have to just, there's so much that's changed. The world it's so different. And I'm just curious to know, at my age, what else am I going to get to see? Very true. Are we going to get to the Jetsons? Do you even know what the Jetsons are?
Oh, I watched the Jetsons.